So I want to tell you guys a story of my grandpa Alf's immigration from Norway, which happened in 1927. He was 20 years old, and at the time he was living in Trondheim, Norway, with his parents, and his dad actually worked as a haberdasher, which is a hat maker in Trondheim, and owned a business there, which I think my grandpa was planning on continuing in that trade. He also was interested in joining the Air Force at some point, I know that. So he did take a ship to the United States to visit his cousin, Iwald, but he wasn't planning on staying. He was planning on going back, was the original plan. But he ended up coming over to Canada. We're not exactly sure which point he immigrated at, but we know it was to Canada. And then once he got here, he went to Bend, Oregon to visit his cousin first. And then after that, it gets a little hazy, but we know he worked for quite a stretch of time in Ketchikan, Alaska, so he made his way up there somehow and worked in the lumber industry and the fishing industry and made quite a few friends and characterized it as a pretty good time for him. And then he ended up making his way over to New York somehow and lived there for a while. But then the really interesting part is that he ended up deciding he wanted to go back to Bend, but in order to get back, he ended up riding his bicycle. So he rode it across the entire country. And this was in the early 30s, so it was during the Depression. And he would stop along the way and work at different farms. And we didn't hear too many stories about it, but I guess at one point in South Dakota, he killed a rattlesnake. And I just thought it was really impressive that he managed to scale the Rocky Mountains in a bicycle from the 30s, which probably didn't have, the modern technology we have now to help with hills and things like that. And so yeah, I'm not sure exactly how long that trek took him. I think it was over the course of like a month. But yeah, he rode his bicycle the entire way.